Hey YouTube, Windraiser here. Today coming to you with another Transformers review. Today I'm going to be looking at the next two members of the Constructicons from the Studio Series 86 movie. We're going to be looking at Long Haul and Hook. During this review, I'm going to be taking a look at each one individually, and towards the end of the review, I will bring out Scavenger and Bone Crusher, and we'll go ahead and combine them all together. So let's go ahead and take a look at Hook first. So here we have Hook, and just like he was in the 86 movie as well as the 86 cartoon, he transforms into a bright neon green and purple crane. I do love how he looks. The only thing I'm not a fan of is the fact that his robot hands are visible. Like underneath, he has visible head syndrome, visible everything syndrome, but I'm okay with that. But it is what it is. All right, take a close-up look at him. Got some nice details on him. Got the headlights picked out in silver. Silver for all 6 hubcaps, and they are all pinned in. We have his gun stored here. We have some purple here. We have some places where the reverse brake and stoplights would be. And we have the canopies done in that same purple. Why this is purple here to look like a window, I don't know. The hook does move forward and back. The crane part only extends out that far. This does move up, but it's kind of like detented, so it's stiff. Ugh, my copy is very stiff. But I'll go ahead and give you all a quick look at all of the Constructicons I have right now. So I'll go ahead and bring in Scavenger. We have Hook, Bone Crusher, and Long Haul. So they're all the guys I have right now. So I have 4 down. I got 2 more to go. So I'm very excited of getting the rest of these guys. So as you can see, weapon storage is right here. It just pegs onto either, pretty much just that one. Nice standard gun. Like has a little scope on the top. But let's go ahead and get into his transformation. Now, when you have these, hold on. Sorry, somebody wanted a treat. This is packaged like this in the box. So you do have to attach it. It just attaches very easily. Just loop it on. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get him transformed. And I've only transformed these guys once, so I don't remember how to do them. Okay. So with this, they want this crane out about that far. You just lift that up. You can leave this piece on, but I'm going to take this off because it's going to irritate me very easily. So next you're going to come to these flaps here on the back. Flip them up. This whole piece is going to come up. And there's this little tab right there. Oh, by the way, there's a nice Decepticon symbol right there. But this little tab is going to go into that slot right there. Okay. So once you've done that, you're going to basically do this. Going to unpeg the arms from the feet and the rest of the body. They're pegged in here and here, which is there and right there. Go ahead and bring those down. And then you bring these down. And there you go. Next, we're going to, they say, untab the elbows. Ooh. Yeah, that's a step. Okay. We're going to untab this whole section. Just bring it forward. And you're going to watch the phone fall. If you didn't get that before it fell, you're basically accordioning this down and angle it like that. So you want these facing flat. Go ahead and unpeg the legs, unpeg the foot, and bring it down. Unpeg the legs. And at this point, you can go ahead and reattach the crane. Attach the third leg to give him stability. And there you have Hook in his robot mode. Now, the size comparisons I'm going to be doing is with Metal Hawk and Long Haul. The other ones, I'm only going to go from their vehicles into their alt modes. So here we have Metal Hawk next to him. So you can see how big he is. He's roughly deluxe size. I say roughly very loosely. I'm going to go ahead and get a close-up look at him. I do love his head sculpt. I can now do that whole scene in Astro Train where it's him and the Soundwave facing off, them and Soundwave, and he's like, don't want to follow an uncharismatic bore like you. I do like his head sculpt. Very nice. I like how he's kind of wearing a hat. Very cool. Nice Decepticon symbol front and center. Got some silver for the shins. Nicely done. And he does have the canopy here. I do miss on the old toy. It had it here, but I digress. Posability on good old Hook here. The head is on a ball joint. It can do a full 360. If you move these out the way, it can do a full 360. You can look up, down slightly. The shoulders can move up and down. There's also a pivot at this point. They can do a full 360. There's a bicep swivel. Kind of double jointed elbows. Nothing that risks except for going inward. He does not have a waist rotation due to how he combines. Legs can kick forward that far. They can kick back that far. They can kick out that far. There's a thigh swivel. And 190-degree bend at the knee. Feet can move forward, basically up and down, and there is some ankle tilt. But I do like how this is cut out to give you clearance around the front bumper of his alt mode. That is very nice. And we can go ahead and give him his gun. And he can do, like Emgo says, his pew pew bang banging. Very nice. I do like him. This time it's Mountain Dew to keep me awake through this review. All right, now on to Long Haul. Now, Long Haul is 2 pieces. Long Haul and the extended dump thing with all the bits and kibbly stuff that form part of the lower half of Devastator, which I do like. I do like how they did this. His gun is packed separately, along with the other stuff, but his gun comes in 2 pieces, so you have to key slot it in, and there you go. There's his gun. And it just pegs here, or you can peg it on here, either side will do. I'm going to go ahead and take this off right now. Now, to get his trailer hooked to him, I basically have this piece, these holes right here. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. You have this little clip here, this little pivot. You can see it's basically just him, same color, wheels, everything. This will go in between these pieces. In between his leg, his knee joint. And there. Now he can tow that around. And it does work. It does. I like the gimmick. Like, I like how the chest pieces are stored on here. You have the additional fist. And then this is basically the waist and upper part of the thighs. So, but we won't get into this now because we'll use this later. But yeah, take a look at long haul here. Very nice traditional 80s dump truck. They're all 80s vehicles, so that's very nice. Got the canopy area printed in purple. Nice Decepticon symbol front and center. Got silver for the headlights. Black for the grill because apparently the engine is huge. And I do like this. If you open this up, you have the whole engine detail here, painted in silver and very nicely detailed. Hidden detail work. You didn't have to do Hasbro, but I do like it. Can't really put anything in the bed of the truck, but it is what it is. And just like Hook, all wheels are pinned in. Hubcaps are painted in silver. Visible head syndrome. Yeah. So to transform him, yes, I do have the instructions next to me, so. All right. I think I gotta bump the camera just a bit. There we go. All right. So to transform him, go ahead and take the legs, bring them up to there, and leave them. Unpeg what will be these gas tanks from what are his hips and stuff. So they're pegged in right there into this. So you're going to swing this down. This will tab here. Do that on the other side. That comes off a little easier than the other one does. And then once you've got that done, swing the arms out. Swing them down. And fold out the fist and straighten out the arm. There you have that. Take this piece and open this up. So your finger up through here so you can help pop his head up. Then close that up. You're going to swing this down. And that'll snap into place. Straighten the legs. Snap them, peg them into place. Bring this piece down. And then these tabs will tab right there. And there we have Hook. Long Haul in his robot mode. And out of all of them, he essentially does have the easiest transformation. And I do love that about him. He's always had the easier transformation. Even his original OG toy had a very simple transformation. If you hear that stuff, I'm just putting all the guns together. Get a close-up look at that noggin. Very nice silver. Nice red for the visor. The back of it's flat. It's on a ball joint. You can look up and down a bit. Look down further if you want. It can do a full 360. The shoulders can move in and out. They can do a full 360. There's no bicep swivel, but the elbow's on a ball joint, so there's over 90 degree bend, and it acts as the bicep. Wrist can only move in and out. Nothing at the waist due to how it collapses and transforms. Legs can move forward this far. They can move back that far. They can kick out that far. There is a thigh swivel. His knee bend is not up here. It is right here. And that's his knee bend. And I do like that. That bit of detail right there for the knee. I love that. That's very cool. And there is ankle tilt. So there is that bit to showcase that. I'll make sure I transformed him correctly. Yeah, he has heels. I can always keep forgetting this. he does have heals, but he really doesn't need them because he stands fine without them. So have him in, have him out, your choice. He can wield his gun like so. Can pew pew bang bang. And show him off next to Hook. A little bit taller than his brethren. On my Instagram, I will do a picture of all 4 of them together, and it will be showing them gradually growing and Devastator getting more combined. So now let's get into the combined mode. Now, Long Haul and Hook come with the combination instructions for Devastator. So it's their combinations plus the combinations to make Devastator. I'm sorry it's not all on the frame, but it is massive. First I want to do is I want to go ahead and get these situated. I'm going to go ahead and take all of this off. And these are all the pieces we are going to use to combine Devastator. So first, I'm going to go ahead and put Hook into his vehicle mode. All right, so I've got Hook in his robot mode, and I just realized I need to do the same thing with Long Haul, so bear with me for a moment because I didn't think to do this correctly and properly. I'm only going to put Long Haul halfway. Oop, bent him at the wrong joint. There we go. And for him, I'm going to have Long Haul at this, and we're going to start with him that way. But with Hook, you want him like this. And I'm going to take this off, and I'll recombine it later. So with him, first thing we're going to do is unhook this, and just basically move it over like that. Next, we're going to come to the elbows, and it says to bend them down. So unhook and bend them down. Okay. Then it says to unpeg head. Leave it like that. Basically, it's pegged into those tabs and those slots there. Move those out of the way. Bring the feet down and just have them like that. Why it says to do this, I don't know. So once you've done that, you'll unhook this, bring it out. Unhook this and bring it out. Have it rotate this way 180. Swing this in, and this will tap into here slightly, and then these two will tap together like that. Well, that's over there, and the head will tap right there. Okay. Fold these back down. Go ahead and fold the fist in. Keep one down and fold this one back up. Open up. Take out this connector. Fold out this connector. Come over here. And fold out that connector. And this tab will go into there. Like that. Rotate Devastator's head around. Flip it up. Bring out the face. Close it back down. It's a nice head sculpt. Very nice. And there we have Devastator ready to go. Oh, and you can go ahead and put the crane back, the hook back on, or crane arm. So set him off to the side. All right, with long haul, we basically just bring the arms down and open the legs up. Keep the arms like so. Rotate them. Unhook them again. You have this tab that's going to go into that slot in the arm. Like that. And it's going to tab here as well. All right, so rotate. Tab that there. Make sure it's tabbed in place up there. Okay. All right. Tabby tab tab. Okay. Keep the waist as it is. Collapse the legs like so. Bring this whole section back. Fold it down. Take what are his heels, and they will clip into this slot right here. Keeping the legs stabilized. So there we have that. Now we have long haul ready to go. Stop moving. My instructions are slowly sliding down. Now we're going to take this chunk. Bring it all the way up. Bring it like this. Bring this back. Take these, unhook them, bring them up. Take these two purple pieces, clip them together. Bring these down. And then you want to hold on. I did this once. Bring this down. And collapse it like that. Do that. There you have what will be his legs. So, fun part. What I like to do is combine long haul. This purple piece is going to go slide up here in front of his face. I think. May have done something wrong. Hold on. Sorry, it's going to collapse like this. Alright. And there's a slot there for the knees. Right there. And voila. We have that done. Now we will take hook, and there's several connection pieces. You have a connection here, here, basically here and here. This connection goes in here, and I think that's it. So line up the back and the canopy first. Line up the foot. Make sure it all gets on nice and frozen. And there you have that. I'm going to angle up just a bit. So this piece, it's funny, it's going to clip onto the front of here as well as these two tabs here. Once you have that on, you can take these pieces, just put them on, like so. And there you go. There you have the main torso body of Devastator. Now, because I have Scavenger and Bone Crusher, we're going to add these two. So first, I'm folding up half the instruction sheet so I don't have that much spread out on me. We're going to take Bone Crusher here. And like I said immediately in the review, unpeg the legs. Bring this piece out. You want to bring this tab out and fold in this part of the leg. or his foot. Tab the legs back, treads back in where they were, and tab those together. So this is one arm. Now what you're going to do is you're going to rotate this way. Oh, I'm sorry. Rotate this way. And we're going to find the hand. You just open them up like so. That has the right correspondation. All right. Now, to put these on, please tell me. I want to make sure I put these on correctly. Okay. All right. I had this rotated the correct way the first time. This is going to slide onto this. So you have this post. Oops, sorry. You have this post that's going into that hole, and it's going to slide onto it. Like so. Rotate the hand. There you have an arm. Scavenger. Make sure that piece stays there. Bring that up. Undo the arms. Rotate them. Rotate the canopy. And have him ready. And going over to combination side. You really don't do anything else except open the legs up. Really? Huh. Okay. Human hair not included. All right, so we're going to add human hair not included. Go away. I'm going to add him on first. Okay, I see it right. It is. So there's this tab right here that goes into a slot that's on the other side of the leg. So, and there you have Scavenger attached. And now we can utilize the ankle joint. And I just realized I don't have anything to stabilize his leg. Oh no. I'm gonna have to hold him. With long haul, we basically just slide him on. And people say he can stand just fine. I don't think I'm getting that. No, mine wants to topple over. I really don't have anything for him to balance on. Give me a moment. Okay, I got him to stand. But there we have Devastator. We just need Scavenger and Mixmaster. And I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison real quick. I have to move some stuff over. Here he is next to Superion. Very good size. And here he is next to a Titan figure I have with me who won't let go of my phone cord. Basically an Omega Supreme, which is accurate size. So that's very good. That's a very good size. Now, with the guns, there are placements for them. Put a memento with me, please. So Bone Crusher can basically have his in his arm. So Bone Crusher can basically have his there. You have two that go here. Sorry, two that go here into his feet. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh. So, Long Rolls and Scavengers go into his feet, while Hook sits on his thing. So, there you go. I will show off posability with him on a later date when I have Scavenger. So, I almost forgot. He can hold the gun. There we go. Now we can hold the gun. But yeah, I will do posability on him on a later date once I have Scavenger and Mixmaster. But until then, this is my review for Long Haul and Hook from the Studios 86. I am holding him with my hand so he doesn't fall off. But yeah, I'm Windraiser, and I'll see you on the next review.